Oh boy. So yeah, tree split about, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 feet above where the tree splits into a Y. Half of the tree proceeded to then fall down, and it is pulling pretty significantly on a telephone pole. It is pulling pretty significantly. The telephone pole is about a foot, maybe 2 feet moved over. As a result, it is putting pressure on this telephone pole and the telephone pole that is attached to that gentleman's house. It is about 120 feet in length. It's putting significant pressure on the wires that are attached to our home. As you can see, it is pulling pretty heavily on those wires. Once again, that is something that needs to be taken care of. There's a smaller, less significant branch underneath that fell that hasn't really damaged anything, but had a car been parked here, I usually park my car in front of the stairs, it would have been damaged. Fortunately, my car is not home. It is at a body shop being taken care of. Just to get a alternate perspective on this, show it from a different angle. Let's go up here. Okay, pretty clean break. There was no lightning strike. It was a sunny day when this happened. The weather is taking a turn now, but it was sunny and it was not windy or nasty storming out when this happened. Pretty significant branch down there. But that it's not the main cause for worry. The main cause for worry is there is a wire that is hanging on quite literally by a thread. Quite literally hanging on by a thread, and that is not good. And further up, you can see the strain that it's put on it. Those would normally be attached to our home, but they are not currently. It's putting pretty significant tension and weight on both these wires. They're still attached to the house. They're still attached to the pole. We still have power and television, cable, phone. We still have all of our utilities. We don't know how much longer we may have them, but pretty significant weight being put on those wires. Pretty significant damage done to our tree. And what's even more worrisome right now is the weather is picking up, the wind is picking up, it's going to start raining fairly soon, and as of right now, I have no answer. I have no answer on how to solve this. I don't even know where I would begin. We've already informed our insurance company and PPL Electric and Blue Ridge Communications, who provide cable service. Informed all of the necessary authorities. Somebody in our neighborhood called 911 about an hour ago, and there's been no response from either the police or the fire department or any of that, which is interesting. It's curious that there's just been no response from that. But as you can tell by the wind chimes, the wind is getting pretty significant right now. And at this moment, I'm going to go inside the house because I don't want to be standing underneath live electrical wires while there is wind and weight on them. You could see pretty significantly, you could trace it with your finger. There is the wire being pulled down underneath the weight of the tree. It bows down underneath and then it goes back up to the pole. The pole is pretty significantly bent. It's on a pretty bad angle. All I could say is what a mess. What an absolute mess.